I hope you're ready because today we are looking at one of the newest, greatest luxury communities on acreage in all of San Antonio. This is Waldsanger, just between New Braunfels and Bulverde. This is an Ashton Woods community, 119 lots in this subdivision. Every single one of them are on an acre. And this model home right here behind me is going to show you exactly what you can get in this home or in this neighborhood. We are going to look at two other homes in addition to this outstanding model home behind me, two of them that are currently for sale in this neighborhood. We're going to talk about exactly how you can build in this neighborhood, and most importantly, we're going to tell you exactly why this neighborhood is the greatest deal for luxury, all single-story homes that you can get in the San Antonio area, and they are all under $1 million for these homes. I'm telling you guys, these are some crazy, crazy good deals. You're not gonna wanna miss out, especially looking at this model at the very end when we talk about exactly how to build in this neighborhood, Waldsanger. Let's get after it. All right, so before we get into looking at these three houses, we're already in one of them right now, but we're not gonna look at it just yet. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the location of Waldsanger and exactly why it's in such a prime spot. So it is located right off of 46 and basically the intersection of 46 and 3009. So 46 runs basically from Bernie, goes past Bernie, but Bernie to New Braunfels, right? That's kind of that northern area that goes east to west, basically the north side of San Antonio. Goes through Bulverde, hits, Waldsanger where we're at right now, across the 3009, goes to My Ranch, Vintage Oaks, and then back to New Braunfels, right? So the location here is amazing because if you're going into New Braunfels, commuting into New Braunfels for some reason, you're probably, 30, maybe not even 30 minutes. You're probably 15, 20 minutes to get to New Braunfels from here. You're about 10, 15 minutes to get to Bulverde. Schools are Smith Valley, Comelt ISD, which is an A-rated school district in the San Antonio area. Outstanding schools. We're literally probably, I think like 3 or 4 minutes down the road from Smith Valley High School, really close to that high school. And then 3009 actually comes from Schertz, goes north, and it tees at 46 where we're at right now. So you can hit 3009 and take it into Schertz, that northeast corner of San Antonio, to get on the highway to head downtown to San Antonio. You're really looking at like a 45, 50-minute commute to downtown San Antonio from here too, which is crazy close. I mean, compared to some people that I've talked to, especially from some of you guys coming from the big cities in California, Northeast, or even up on the the West Coast like Oregon, Washington area. You have hour and a half commutes, which is kind of normal, like 45-minute commute to get from a neighborhood right here where you're in an acreage community out in the middle of the hill country all the way down into downtown San Antonio to be only like 45, 50 minutes is insane. So location is super, super prime here. Another really big benefit about this, and I don't know exactly how long out it's gonna be or what the details are, but I was doing some looking, and literally right down the street from here, less than 200 yards, probably more than that, probably less than a quarter mile from the entrance of Waldsanger, HEB just bought 90 acres of property, right? Literally as 3009 comes and tees into 46, this property right here on the north side is HEB's property now. So there is a high likelihood with Waldsanger, with My Ranch, with Vintage Oaks being all right here in this area, that there's gonna be a brand new HEB there, literally seconds from your front door in the very near future. If that's not a big plus for convenience to be able to go to HEB and do all that, I don't know what is. So that is the location of Waldsanger is really, really hard to beat. In addition to these prices that we're going to talk about for these truly custom homes on acre lots, it's unreal. So this first one that we're looking at is a beautiful, beautiful home. Price that is unmatched for this type of home in the San Antonio area. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go take a look at that one. Welcome to our first home that we are taking a look at in Waldsanger today. This is the Cobe floor plan. This is a spec home that is currently for sale. It is 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 3725 square foot. Like I mentioned, all single stories in this neighborhood. So let's take a look at this house. I'll tell you the price as soon as we get done walking through it. So you can tell, first thing, you got these rock pillars as you walk in, these double iron doors, big tall entryway. And again, this is kind of one of those things that kind of sets this neighborhood apart, is some of these finishes. So like you look, this is a huge iron door. A lot of people love these big iron doors like this. You got the frosted glass on the front for privacy, but as you come in, you've got study over to the right-hand side, and then your formal dining on the left-hand side. So you can see the study's got its own tray ceilings. In the formal dining here, you have a double tray ceiling with the tall transom windows above the main windows too. So it kind of gives you that extra high ceilings. And then you also have a tray ceiling here on the entryway as well. That kind of walks through to the butler's pantry, which I'll show you here in a second. But the thing I love most about this floor plan is just how grand it is whenever you walk in. I mean, look at these ridiculously tall vaulted ceilings in here. Those got to be 20 foot tall up there. Maybe not quite that tall, maybe like 18, 19 foot, but you've got a huge kitchen over here. You've got windows everywhere. You've got a gas fireplace. This is a gas community. You've got gas cooking over here against your back wall of your big, huge kitchen that's got, you know, the uppers. You've got the 42-inch cabinets here, in addition to the extra tall uppers that go even further up for the extra storage. You've got really nice, high quality wood cabinets. These are not these particle board cabinets. And again, this is Ashton Woods, right? Ashton Woods is not known for building this type of home. Ashton Woods typically builds in that, like, you know, $350,000 to $500,000 range. A lot of those you see like on the far west side of San Antonio over in New Braunfels. This is a different level for them. You can see this high level quartz countertops. You've got this double bay. I actually have never seen this before. This farmhouse sink, this ceramic farmhouse sink, that's got two separate, you know, bays in. I don't even know what you call that. Two separate bays? Who knows? Basins, two separate basins. You've got cafe, GE cafe appliances. You've got double oven here along with your big gas cooktop there. 3-car garage out here too. You've got a big pantry. You've got mud bench area in addition to your laundry room over here. Your laundry room is a good size too. You've got a little bit of a countertop here. They do make options for whenever you're building, and we'll talk about that towards the end of this video about build options, but you can add a sink in here. Washer and dryer go over here. You've got plenty more space for, you know, hanging right there if you want to add more uppers there. Lots of good options there. You've got a 3-car garage in here, which, one thing to note, you've got the double and then you've got a single bay garage here. The single bay is a little bit deeper, so if you got a big truck, that's a good spot for it. This is a little bit shorter, so I don't know. I think my truck, my Chevy Silverado, the 2021 1500, it would probably fit in here, but it would just barely fit in here, just to kind of give you an idea on the size of that garage. And again, like I mentioned, so you got formal dining, and then walking into the formal dining, you've got this butler pantry area. So you've got all this extra space that you can put your mixers, your coffee pots, everything you want to kind of keep off the main countertop in the main kitchen. You've got these extra big cabinets up here as well. You've got all these, again, these are all super high quality stuff. You don't have the cheap drawer slides on here as well. And then again, formal dining here. So you've got a breakfast area off the backhand side too. You've got a good sized breakfast area too for an additional table over there, sitting area, playroom, whatever you want to use it for. Over here, master's on that side, so split floor plan. Over here you have your other 3 bedrooms. So you start off this kind of big flex space in the middle here. You got 2 bedrooms on that side, half bath, and then another full like ensuite bedroom here. You've got lots of storage everywhere. This is a good coat closet with lots of extra shelving too. And you've got really healthy sized bedrooms too, with a full walk-in shower, bathroom in here. You've got the tile that goes all the way up. You got a vaulted ceiling in the dadgum bathroom, like seriously. And again, good sized walk-in closets with shelving and everything there too. This is good high ply carpet as well. So it's got a nice what do they call it? Pad, cushion pad on the bottom of it. These are engineered hardwood floors, if you couldn't tell. You've got lots of windows in here too, but this is a really good space for, you know, extra living area, kid space, homework space, whatever you may want it for. And then over here, you've got another full bathroom with a linen closet. And then another good feature that a lot of these add, which is really, really nice, is that you have 2 sinks here. So if you got a couple people living on this side, you've got each their own sink that they can share. And you've got 2 good sized bedrooms on this back side here. Again, this is a 3,700 square foot house. You've got multiple different living areas. You've got good sized bedrooms and just a huge living room. Now, let's walk over there to the other side of the house and take a look at the master. And then we'll start talking about price too, after we get and take a look on the back patio too. This one has a really big back patio. You know, it's just one of the things, like all the little details too. So like if you look at that, you know, it's not really beams, but it's just that little kind of recessed, it's almost like beams on this ceiling in here in this breakfast area. It's just lots of little details that they've added in these houses that are really, really nice. And again, for the price points that you're at for these houses, these full custom single story homes on 1 acre lots is just outstanding. So you've got a huge master bathroom in here. Your master bedroom has the double tray ceilings with lots of light. You've got lots of windows out here. You've got plenty of space for a big king size bed and dressers of whatever you need. When you walk into the bathroom, you've got your big tub. You've got separate vanities with a sitting area for you ladies that need your makeup vanity right here with lots of extra drawers. You've got a good sized walk-in shower. You've also got your linen closet here too. It's kind of tucked away in this corner. You've got his and hers closets too. So this, in my opinion, would be the hers closet. You've got all the shoe shelves. You got a good amount of clothes space on here. And then on the other side is the slightly smaller one, which guys, you probably get half of, but you've got still a lot of space here with some more shoe shelves on the back side. Nothing behind here, and now we'll go take a look at the backyard real quick, and I'll tell you guys about the price of this one. So you've got to take into account the backyard on these houses. You've got a lot of space back here. Again, 1 acre, really wide lots. This is a very big patio with multiple different spaces. You've got the septic tanks that are over there. You've got an aerobic septic system over there. Plenty of space for a big pool right here. This one's nice because it has a lot of trees behind it. A lot of these are more open. They did do a lot of clearing whenever they're developing this because it is a lot of cedar. They kept a lot of these oak trees on this one too. So you have a lot of privacy on this one, which is really, really nice. So you got your gas connections out here, really tall ceilings out here. Again, brick and stone all the way around. There's no siding on the back of these houses anywhere. And again, just kind of, you can see how big these windows look from the outside. Now, this house in particular, 3725 square feet, the code floor plan. Again, we'll talk about build options at the end of this video after we get through looking at that awesome model home. But this house in particular is right under $900,000, $899,990 for this house as it sits today. It is move-in ready. So this is a really, really good deal in my opinion for this big of a house. A single-story home on 1 acre and this new Braunfels Bulverde area is really unheard of at this price. Pretty much everything else, like if you go over to Bell Oaks or Vintage Oaks at this size, is going to be well over $1 million. This being a new build is an outstanding deal. Let's go take a look at that other one. It's a slightly smaller, even lower price home, and then we'll get into the model home right after that, which you guys are not going to want to miss out on. Welcome to the second house on our stop out here at Waldsanger. This one right here is the Kylie floor plan. So this is a 3,350 square foot floor plan, 4 beds, 3.5 baths. Also, just like that Cobe was, the last one we saw, it also has a study and a game room and a crazy looking master bathroom. So let's take a look. This is, again, a little bit smaller. Price is a little bit better, like I said. So we'll, again, tell you about that at the end. One thing you'll notice, got your Texas Star on the front for you guys coming from out of state. And as you walk in, very similar. You've got a study / dining room right here to the left. It's not separate. It's not like a formal study, formal dining. This has some nice tray ceilings with some beams there, transom windows and everything on the front too with a good chandelier. So you could use this as your study or a true formal dining. It's got the French doors on the front, so you could use it as both. Same situation, kind of same exact layout as before. You've got all your other bedrooms this way, your big open living area here with these huge tall ceilings, vaulted ceilings in here as well, not as crazy ridiculous as the other one was before. Really good sized kitchen, big island. Right here you do have that butler's pantry just like you had in that other house. It's a little bit smaller and it goes to this area. Again, like I said, you can use it as a study or your formal dining. So you could easily put a separate door or even just flat out wall this space off if you wanted to completely separate it out. But this is good for that. It's got quartz countertops in here as well. Same type of situation with the cabinets. It's basically, I think they look to be the same style. I can't remember exactly if it's the exact same style. It doesn't have the porcelain sink here. You've got a stainless steel sink here. So if you prefer the stainless steel versus that porcelain, this is another option. Again, lots of different options for your builds out here if you're building from the ground up. Again, gas cooking this whole neighborhood, cafe appliances, double oven here. Again, this probably looks familiar from that last house. You got a mud bench, you've got the laundry room here, and this laundry room in particular has shelves, a sink, and more cabinetry up at the top, which makes a lot of sense. Now this one in particular, let me tell you just something I would prefer, me personally. This doesn't really do me any good where I put my walk-in or my stand-up upright freezer here. So I probably would have cut this out. Maybe you can put some other cabinetry up here, but I'd probably cut this so you can put your freezer right there. But you do got your pantry here, which is a really good sized pantry. Your garage is again a 3-car garage. This one here is a little bit deeper on this 2-car bay. You can see it's kind of flipped compared to what the last one was. The 2-car bay is a little bit deeper. Would definitely fit my truck in it. But again, it's just more of a personal preference if you would prefer one versus the other. They're not that much different. You do have a big, huge rock fireplace here, gas fireplace. You've got your built-ins on either side as well. Again, all these big windows out here with tons of natural light coming in, a big back patio. This lot in particular is a little different because it doesn't have all the trees in the back, but as you can see, there is plenty of space between you and your back neighbors. Now, over here on this side of the house, you've got 3 bedrooms. You've got one here. I'm just gonna give you the bearings here a little bit or else you're gonna get lost. Half bath, big, huge game room. This game room is also connected, so we just walked past that bedroom there. You walk into this game room, you go there to another bedroom, this way to another one. So let's check out this one first. So these are a little bit, again, it's slightly smaller. These bedrooms are a little bit smaller, but you do have this, I think this second living space game room area is a little bit bigger. You have Jack and Jill bathroom here too. So you have your separate sinks and then your tub shower combo with the toilet, and then another sink for this other bedroom here. And then we're back in here to this other bedroom. Again, smaller bedrooms. So these would be secondary bedrooms for the kids, guests, whatever you want to use them for. And then let's come back around. We'll take a look at this other one. Again, this game room is a little bit wider. It feels bigger. It's got a ton of lights in here. You got the beams kind of going across the ceiling here, which is nice, and that tray ceiling. And then this guest suite out here, this is kind of more of a mother-in-law suite. It's a little bit bigger space in the bedroom. It's got a bigger walk-in closet, and it's got its own ensuite bathroom with its own walk-in shower with good tile work and everything else like that. So again, very similar layout to that last house, very similar finishes. I think that last one maybe had a little bit higher end finishes than this, but the carpet's still really nice. This one's got the wood look tile on the ground too, and it's really good. If you prefer tile versus those engineered hardwoods. But the biggest benefit, in my opinion, of this one, other than the price, is the master bedroom suite, and you'll see why. So you walk in, you've got this gorgeous tall vaulted ceiling here. You've got this big arch window above where your bed's gonna go. Space is gigantic. You've got a door out to the patio if you love to go outside, whether it's just to sit outside in the mornings, whatever you want to use it for. And then you walk into this master shower, and you have this ridiculous bathtub, walk-through shower here. You still got the dual vanities. You've got a much bigger makeup area for the ladies here. You've got double drawers on this side. You got some on the sides over here, but you got a lot of countertop space. I mean, that's a lot of space for you ladies to do that kind of stuff. Guy's vanity here, and then walk through shower. You've got rain head, double shower heads here, window through the front. You've got a bench here, a little corner bench here, really nice tile work. It's solid. And then here you've got just one closet, and so you've got a lot more space too. You've got the uppers here, which would be good for your winter clothes. You've got some shelves here too, but you've got a lot more space in this one closet just because you don't have two, but you only have one. So, as you can see, in my opinion, this master suite is by far superior to the last one. And so let's go take a look real quick. All right, so you walk out onto your patio from your master suite. You see your big tall ceilings again out here, tons of patio space. Lots of flat space out here to use for your pool, landscaping, whatever you want to do. You've got, you can see back there where that house is being built. It's a ways back there. That's as close as the house is going to be. There's going to be another one or maybe two there on this corner. You'll have a neighbor here on this side, but you've got a lot of space between here. Even though there's no trees really on this lot, there's a ton of open space. Again, these are all 1 acre lots specifically. Now, price for this one, $3,350 square foot. The Kylie floor plan. This one is at $864,990. So you're $35,000 less than that last one. Basically the same layout, slightly smaller spaces, missing a study compared to the formal dining. But that one has multi-purpose. So for budget purposes, this is a really, really good option. And again, just talking about the budgets of this neighborhood too. This house, I mean, there's no way this house goes for less than $1 million in a lot of these other neighborhoods around here, especially these big single stories on 1 acre. I can't reiterate that enough. It is really hard to find this big of a house for this low of a price. Most of the houses I'm seeing like this that are new builds other places are like 2,600 square feet. It's not even close, the value that you get in this neighborhood for being in Comelt ISD, Smithson Valley School District. right here, basically between Bulverde and New Braunfels, with easy access to get into San Antonio down 399. So that is a huge, huge benefit. So again, like I mentioned before already, if you have any questions whatsoever about building in Waldsanger or buying any one of these two houses that we've looked at today, give me a call, go to my link right here down below, fill in your information, and I can definitely help you out with that. Or if you're looking at any of these other neighborhoods around here, I would love to help you guys out and just have a conversation with you about what it would take to move here to San Antonio. Now, without further ado, we have one final stop here, and that is that model home that is going to seriously knock your socks off. It's just going to give you a good idea of what you can do whenever you're looking at building out here or looking at the homes that you can buy out here and all the finishes that come into it. We'll talk about the building there as well. Welcome to our last stop. We are going to take a look at this outstanding model home behind us. This floor plan is actually the code. This is the same as that first house we went through, but it is very, very different in a lot of ways. Now, as you can see, the front elevation of this one is significantly different. You have multiple different elevations that you can choose from. I'll show you some of those right here. So you got the big double iron doors as you walk in. 8-foot doors are standard in this neighborhood. Every single front door is going to be 8 foot. Iron doors are not standard. Stained front doors are though. But as you walk in, you're going to recognize same similar layout, but the finishes, again, model home level finishes with some crazy, crazy extras. So dining room here, you've got the double tray ceilings with the crown molding. You've got a lot higher end fixtures here. You've got that chair rail, I don't even know what you call that board on the side, but it's kind of decorative board. You've got you know, the wrap board around this side as well, in addition to the tray ceilings over here in your study. Again, the engineered hardwood floors here. And then whenever you walk into this living room, this, in my opinion, is just what sells this neighborhood. As soon as you walk in, you just look at this and you're like, okay, I want this house. Like, seriously. You got the beams that are wrapped at the top. You've got the huge chandelier at the front. You've got this real decorative fireplace here with these crazy awesome stained built-ins on the side. Everything's soft close here. I love the way that this looks. I don't even know what you would call this. This is, you know, kind of like a concrete, decorative concrete fireplace there. Again, this is that's actually a wood burning fireplace. Gas burning is what we've seen before. Kitchen itself, you got this huge island with these really high level quartz countertops with these big, huge veins going through there. I mean, this is really, really good stuff here. You've got, you know, again, kind of another little coffee bar here too as well, and we kind of didn't talk about that, but here's your little buffet bar, butler's pantry, coffee bar area that we talked about too earlier. You've got the same kind of cabinets in here. They do have soft close in here, which I believe is an add-on that you can do. You do have black stainless steel cafe appliances here, so if you're looking for that little extra touch, you can kind of see with the white countertops, the white cabinets, and the black appliances just how much it kind of makes them pop. You got this extra big vent hood up here. This is actually an induction cooktop, so if you're not really a big fan of the gas, I've actually had clients of mine that have preferred induction over the gas cooktops, and they've had people swap them out. You got a pot filler here too. So you've got, they did actually built-in lockers here instead of just a typical mud bench. So you've got these lockers which kind of hide everything. You've got drawers down here for the shoes. You got extra tall on the top too with your pantry, and then your laundry room here. So you can kind of see the layout, right? You've got backsplash all the way up, but you've got sink and then cabinets here, and you actually got another separate countertop with uppers on this side as well. So kind of just give you some different ideas where you're building in these, you know, in this neighborhood, just what some of the finishes are that you can do. Let's see here, what else we got in here. You can see how big of a dining space you got over there for your breakfast area. I mean, that's a lot bigger than a lot of people's formal dining spaces. So you have multiple different dining areas that you can use. You can use that, your formal dining, really as whatever you want it to. This could be a true formal dining if this is what you want it for, a second living area, game room, music room. There's any number of things that you can use all these extra spaces for. And now, master is back there. And I kind of teased that master bathroom a little bit earlier. That is going to be a showstopper. So as you're coming through here, one thing you'll notice about this plan, you get a loft upstairs. So this house, the one that we looked at, the code that we looked at first, was 3,750 square feet. 3,700, I don't remember the exact. This one is a little under 4,400 square feet because you have this whole extra space up here. And so doing that adds a ton of square footage. you can see this is a little bit different. Before you kind of walk through the flex room, game room here. Now, instead, you have more of a true media room. It's a little bit smaller area, but it's more of a true media room. And then on this side, again, you've got your half bath. You got that good sized closet here. You've got your ensuite over here, kind of guest suite, mother-in-law suite with the included attached extra bathroom there. I believe this has a walk-in shower. This one has a shower tub combo. So again, you can kind of see all the different custom features that you do. They typically put the walk-in showers, but you can add the tub if you needed to, or do any number of other things too. Let's see here, what else we got? Oh, so this bathroom here is connected to this bedroom also. So this is an attached, this is now 3 bedrooms with an attached bathroom technically. So you have that one, the master, and then this one. So we've got the 2 sinks here, separate, closes off. Somebody's in the shower, somebody needs a sink. Perfect for if you got a couple teenage kids, and then you have this bedroom that is attached to this bathroom. And so this other bedroom here, and again, these are all queen size beds from the look of it. So you can see there's plenty big space for these. This, holy cow, because you have the stairs, look at the space in this closet too. You got a teenage daughter or something that needs extra space. That's good right there. All right, now let's take a look at the game room upstairs, which you might recognize from earlier in the video. Huge game room up here. You've got this really nice high level carpet up here. Plenty of living space. You've got shuffleboard. They've got a wet bar over there. Got 2 closets, attic space behind you. You got a sink, microwave, extra. Just a half bath? Sure enough. Didn't even know this was up here. So you got 2 half baths in this one. So you got half bath here and then half bath downstairs. Just perfect. So you got a game room situation going up here. Don't ever have to go downstairs. And then this one behind us should be just a closet. Yeah, so you got a closet for game storage, extra storage, whatever you need it for. But and even too, you've got 10-foot ceilings up here on the 2nd floor. So it makes it feel even bigger than it already is. And it's already a big size room. You got the, pillars here, open railing to make it feel even more open. Just unreal, guys. And now to finish up the inside of this house, let's take a look at this master suite over here. So again, we have the beams in here. They wrap those beams. You got the double tray ceiling, huge king size bed with tons of space in here. It's always easier to see the space, and in my opinion, houses always feel so much bigger whenever they have furniture in them because you can really see the scale of everything. When it's empty, it's hard to envision all of that. This king size bed with the chairs, the dressers, this extra chair behind me surely shows the space. Now, this master bathroom is quite spectacular. You've got this tub in front of your, I don't even know, that's bigger than some bedrooms we've walked through in some houses on this channel. Now, come through here, you've got, multiple shower heads. You've got two here. You got the rain head over that one. Glass everywhere, marble tile all the way up. Just a stunning, stunning shower. This is what $1 million homes should have in them, right? This is kind of what you're expecting whenever you say, hey, I want $1 million house. This is it. This is seriously it. Again, 4,400 square foot house. This bathroom itself, this is probably a 400 or 500 square foot bathroom. It is quite ridiculous too. You can see the space in this closet over here. Lots of extras in this, right? You can see the difference between that first one and this one. That first one, again, you can see what you get for $900,000. Here, you're not getting this house for anywhere close to under $1 million. This one's going over $1 million for sure. But that's model home, right? That's the model home floor plan for you. This closet over here is the same as that other one that we saw, that second, the his closet that I mentioned, a little bit smaller. And then you have your toilet room over there, of course. But this is a pretty stunning house, guys. Now let's go take a look outside and just touch on a couple things that you can do to build in this neighborhood, and then also kind of show you some of the outdoor features that they do here. All right. So as you come out, you got outdoor fireplace, you got a fire pit area out there. You can kind of see where your layout is. So you've got a big space here for good sitting area. You can put your table over here. Again, this is a perfect location for a fireplace in my opinion. And then out here, the fire pit with the flagstone walkway out to it. This right here is just especially coming out. This is really a really good eye-catching feature. I'm sure that they would do this for you. This probably isn't typical of something that a builder like Ashton Woods would do for a home that you're building, but not saying that they wouldn't do it. And as you can see over here, you got the landscaping and everything with your septic system. They do include the sod and the irrigation systems in all of their homes. It's 25 foot off the front. I think entire front yard, 25 feet off the side, 25 foot off the back. And then they include the sprinkler system for all the sod. Now, let's talk about building and good old Waldsanger. So let me show you what I got here. So as you can see here, this is the plat for the current neighborhood, right? For the ones that they have released so far. You can see everything's an acre. You've got a couple back here that are 1.5 acres, 1.4 acres. Where we got, I think pretty much everything is right at an acre. There's another 1.25 acres over there. All of this extra that you're not seeing any lots laid out for yet is going to be released around June. So expect that summer time frame. So there's all kinds of waiting lists and everything like that. Reach out to me. I can tell you exactly what that is once I get some more details, and make sure that we're talking with the ladies over here at Ashton Woods to make sure that we're kind of staying up to date with all that. But as you can see, there's lots of S's here. This neighborhood is selling ridiculously fast. There's already over 20 of these lots that have sold. They didn't open that long ago. They opened this year. They are selling these really quickly. All of these queues are different quick move-in homes that they're gonna have available. Some of them haven't started yet. Some of them won't be ready till around April timeframe. And then you've got a couple of the ones that we looked at today that are ready for right now, immediate move-in. Now, when you're looking at building, the beautiful thing about Ashton Woods is that they are a subdivision production builder. They have their processes locked down to a T, so they build these homes pretty quickly. You're looking at about an 8-month time frame for building one of these houses from start to finish. It used to be 12 to 18 months. A lot of people that I know expect custom homes to take 12 to 18 months to build, especially when you're looking at homes as big as this. This is a huge benefit for a lot of people, especially if you're moving here, you need to get here quick, but you don't want to wait that year and a half to get into your new house. This would be a good option where you could contract on it to build. Maybe you know you're coming here this summer. You contract now in the next couple months. That house is done by, towards the late middle to end of this coming year, and you're really, really in a good spot with preparing yourself for your move here. And you also can lock in today's prices because they do increase prices quite regularly. There was a couple that was the other Cove. They increased that price on that home just here recently this week. So looking at the different floor plans they have, they've got 5 different floor plans listed here. I'm not 100% sure if these are the only ones that they have available to build, but they have a ton of different elevations for them. So as you can see, you've got 4 elevations for each, 3 for the Arcadia, and then the Cove, this one has 5 different ones. So you've got roughly 20 different elevations to choose from. And as you can see on the prices, every single one of these, their base price is under $800,000. And you, of course, are adding in finishes and everything for the design center, but that's stuff that we can talk about. I can kind of tell you what's going to add the most value to your house. Like, hey, obviously focus on the kitchen, focus on the bathrooms, focus on maybe some of these extras like an outdoor fireplace, right? You can do some of those little extra things, and I can kind of walk you through what's most important to add with your design selections. And of course, you're going to have things that you want to add just because it's stuff that you want. Make that bathroom the way that it is compared to the first one. That's a big upgrade, right? That's going to add a lot of money. You also have to add in lot premiums to this. They don't include the lot premiums on this because every one is different. An acre lot's going to be less than an 1.5 acre lot, but the lot premiums range anywhere from $30,000 to $80,000. So just kind of add that number to what you're looking at here. And even these here at the top, the Avalon 2, you're going to look at, under $800,000 for your base price for your house and your lot, no matter what lot you pick. That is a heck of a deal for a 3,000 square foot single story, basically custom home. You get to do all the different things that you see in all these different houses. There's so many different custom finishes that you can add that you can just go and really make this house exactly what you want for a fraction of the cost of a custom builder. Something else to think about too is that the incentives that they're offering right now for their spec homes, they're doing 4.99% fixed rate interest rate. It's pretty common across the board for new builders. Custom builders aren't necessarily doing stuff like that. They are offering $30,000 off your design selection. So you go into that design center, say you pick $70,000 worth of design upgrades, they're going to cut that down by $30,000 to where you're only paying $40,000 of that. So that's kind of a standard number for that. So you think about this. You're looking for a 3,000 square foot house. You're trying to stay around $850,000. You can build this house for $850,000. Basically customize it. When it comes to all the incentives and everything that you get on top of it. And if you get, just a 1 acre lot, find one that's maybe just a $30,000, lot premium. I mean, you're potentially under 850 for that house. I mean, there's a lot of different factors that go into that, but the price point in this neighborhood is unheard of for this type of community in the San Antonio area, especially. So if you have any questions whatsoever, guys, about building in Waldsanger or looking at any of these spec homes that we talked about today, I would love to help you guys out. My information is right here below. It's always below in the description as well and in the comments of this video. Give me a call, shoot me a text anytime, days, nights, or weekends, whether you're moving here in 2 days or 2 years. And if you want to, you can schedule a call. You can go to that Calendly link, which is also below. Schedule a call for any time that works for you. We'll get on a call, talk about what you're looking for, talk about all the specifics of what exactly you need, and I will guide you in the best way that I can possibly can to help you with your move here to San Antonio. It's what I love doing, is I've done it for years and years and years. That's why I make these videos, to help you guys out. So if you have any questions whatsoever, reach out. If you would like to see more videos about some homes in this area, say New Braunfels, check out this video right here for some really, really nice custom new homes, in addition to some other subdivision new homes in the New Braunfels area. And until the next video, guys, we'll see you there.